It's only September, but hard to believe Christmas is going to be here before you know it. Never too early to pick the perfect tree, and that's why we can't imagine anyone but our very own Mr. James Ware to tell us a little bit more of the intricacies about growing the perfect Christmas tree. James?
Yeah, Dana, you know, if you've never loaded the family up and taken them to a Christmas tree farm to pick that perfect tree, then you need to.
Absolutely.
It's just an experience. We're out here on Beaver Christmas tree farm and just going to get an update sort of on how the Christmas tree business is going this time of year. So it's been good so far. Bob Beaver's here.
It has been good, and welcome to Beaver's Christmas Tree Farm, Nome, Texas. And we've had a lot of rain this year, even more rain in Nome than we've had in the general area. We had 4 inches one afternoon in 4 hours. So wow. As you can tell by looking at the trees, they look really good.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking, some new growth. And normally this time of year, you're not seeing a whole lot of that, but this is good stuff.
Yeah, it's been an excellent growing season.
Well, just tell us how this works. I mean, a family comes out here and you open up the first Monday before Thanksgiving. People can come out and start tagging their trees if they want to.
Absolutely. The Monday before Thanksgiving, they can come out, they can tag the tree, come back and get it whenever they want it. Kids like to run around. We got a satsuma tree. They like to eat the satsuma. You just pick your tree. We leave you alone, turn you loose, give you a measuring pole, and you take off.
And what are they? These are Virginia pines?
Yes, Virginia pines.
And that's what, you know, Grandpa used to bring back in the day. That's what he would cut down out in the woods,
He would have cut down a pine that probably weren't this thick. You may have to put 2 or 3 together and wire in some branches, but they were pines.
So what are we looking at here? You've got about 10 acres and about 9,000 trees on this?
Yes, and in various stages, so that next year we'll have trees coming on after we sell this year. So we're planting every year.
Some good stories you've told me just in the past 30 minutes or so, but people come out here and, I mean, they're looking to each his own, so to speak. I mean, people have different opinions of what they're looking for.
Everybody, you normally have to move something to put your Christmas tree there. So they all know how much room they got. When my wife and I lived in a mobile home, we need the tall, skinny tree with a flat side because it had to go in the corner. Some want them in front of the window. Different places, and so, like I said, we just turn them loose and they take off and find what they want.
In this section here, we're looking at about 4-year-old trees.
They'll be 4 years old in January.
And that's kind of, this is about what most people want, is about 4 years of maturity. And
7.5 foot is for a standard 8-foot ceiling.
What's the biggest you have out here? You have some big ones in the back?
Yeah, we've got probably 12, 13 foot. And they go to different places. Some subdivisions want them in the boulevard driving in, or churches want big trees.
And then every now and then you'll have someone wanting the Charlie Brown tree.
So, we don't cut anything down because some people just want the Charlie Brown. One guy wanted, it was their tradition, he found the ugliest tree he could find, and it was his wife's job to make it look nice, and he said she had never failed.
Yeah. And some of these, you said you'll come out here and cut some of the new growth and shape them a little bit?
We'll trim the new growth off here. We haven't done that yet, so if we do it too early, they grow back more new growth. So we'll wait till about the 1st of October, and we'll come in and just kind of trim it up, just real light trimming.
And I can tell those needles are on there strong this year.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a good season. All right, one other thing, Dana, we're missing out on 6 days this year. He opens up, how do you explain that? But
well,
Thanksgiving was on the 22nd
in 2012. This year will be on the 28th. So Thanksgiving last year was as early as it could be. This year it's as late as it can be. So those of us that are in the Christmas sales business, we know we got 6 less days.
Less days, because most people start decorating their Christmas and getting things out right after Thanksgiving.
Some want them up Thanksgiving afternoon.
Yeah, and so we're losing 6 days on that.
Thanksgiving Day, and people come, they eat their turkey dinner, they come, get your tree, go home, put it up.
Oh, my mom's not going to be happy about losing that 6 days. She is a Christmas fanatic.
James, thank you very much. It's Christmas Tree 101 here on the Morning Show, and we'll tune into James a little bit later on at Beaver Christmas Tree Farm down in Nome. More to come on the Morning Show right after the break. We'll let you explain how the Better Business Bureau is celebrating 50 years of service serving Southeast Texas next on the Morning Show.